Well, England's challenge is underway. Scotland's begins tomorrow, but today we can assess the form of half a dozen heavyweight contenders from across the Channel, beginning here with Spain and Bulgaria. And a special interest for British fans as we pause now for the national anthems. This game being of special interest to British fans because the top two teams in this group will meet the top two from Group A, which of course includes England and Scotland in the quarter-finals. The exchange of pennants between the two captains, who today, interestingly, are the opposing goalkeeper Zubizarreta of Spain and Mikhailov of Bulgaria. UEFA insisting, rightly I think, on handshakes all round before the teams even get to the kickoff. Let's take a check now on the team lineups, beginning with Spain. And their major absentee is central defender Nadal, suspended for the first two games of the tournament. And it's surely time the rules were changed. Yellow and red cards in the qualifiers should not mean that players have to miss games in the finals. The Spanish team includes 5 from Barcelona, 2 from Real Madrid, and surprisingly just one, Caminero, from Atletico Madrid, who've just completed the League and Cup double in Spain. Bulgaria are at full strength. The squad, which did so well in America 2 years ago, is still intact, but facing many questions. Are they beyond their best? Do they have strength in depth? Are there enough young players in the squad? Certainly Bulgaria were very disappointing when they lost 1-0 to England at Wembley in March, but Stoichkov didn't play that night, and when he's in the mood, he will surely be one of the stars of the tournament. Ceccherini of Italy is today's referee, and all 3 officials from the same country, maintaining the theme. Spain in the red jerseys, Bulgaria in white. And Certainly two teams that, at their best, are capable of winning this tournament. A hot and humid day here at Ellen Road, but a cooling breeze down there at pitchside as Spain get the game underway. Chef just allowing the ball to run free. Spain reckon they have the best chance of winning since they lifted the trophy for the only time on home soil 32 years ago. But this group, Group B, perhaps the hardest to predict. Four evenly matched teams. Spain the narrow favourites. Bulgaria, France and Romania, remember, the others in the group. Balakov for Bulgaria, and now Stoichkov gets his first feel of the ball in Euro 96, and not a very successful one. Alcorta. Sue, now Hierro. Penev trying to bar the way. And Penev doing well to win it back the second time. Kiriakov in support for him on the left. Caminero, who scored 3 in 4 games in the World Cup 2 years ago. A lot of experience in both these sides. Kick, headed clear by Alcorta. Sergi with the attacking run down the left-hand side, and that's one of the features of this Spanish side. Both the fullbacks encouraged to get forward. Belsoué on the right, Sergi on the left. Foul there by Lechkov. Ian?
Well, it's a bright enough start, Alan. I'm looking forward to this game because we've got so many quality players on either side, but again, you never know if they can play. I mean, we looked at yesterday and we thought, well, you know, the good players will perform, and they didn't. So, you know, there's a lot here today on the likes of Stoichkov for the Bulgarians.
Belsoué himself getting forward, and the driven cross picks out Luis Enrique. Sergi's thumping shot was deflected away by Lechkov. Hierro. Caminero. Again, Belsoué making ground down the right. And Kiriakov deflects it behind for a corner.
Spain playing with wing backs today, Alan, and looking to get those two wide players forward at every opportunity.
Alcorta and Abelardo will both come forward for the corner. And that was a terrific effort which almost caught Mikhailov flat on his feet.
Tell you what, I was just going to say, it's worth a pop.
And more the Barcelona player. Balakov. Well taken in his stride by Costadino. Sergi. Luis Enrique coming in from the left. The challenge by Ivanov. Guerrero with a layoff. And now Lechkov. Gets it back from Kishiashev. And Guerrero with a good ball out to the left. Caminero's cross. And Guerrero couldn't quite get on the end of it. Sergi. Pizzi's layoff was a bit loose, but they keep possession. Luis Enrique beaten by Lechkov. Abelardo trying to get there just ahead of Kostadinov, but at the expense of a corner.
Well, Kostadinov looks quite a player, Alan. You know, he's big fella, got a bit of pace, and I don't think actually they should leave him with a one-on-one.
And Zubizarreta was mighty close to misjudging that one. In the end, he got away with it.
I think Stoichkos was looking for people to come into the back. I don't think that was a ball for anybody. I mean, he whips it in. Look, it's way beyond the back post.
Sergi to Abelardo. Luis Enrique just took the ball a stride too far, but Spain keep possession. Melsue. Just a little too far ahead of Guerrero, the intended target. Well, Ian, the opening exchanges have settled down. Spain looking the better team at the moment. Mikhailov's kick, a poor one, straight to Caminero. And Guerrero given onside. And Mikhailov took a bit of a risk, but he again has got away with it. Goal kick.
I mean, the ball never ever looked as if it was going to run dead there, Alan. The goalkeeper was taking a bit of a risk, wasn't he?
Clear by Abelardo. The referee, surprisingly, has given a free kick. A foul on Penev. Lechkov with the quickly taken free kick. Stoichkov. And Bulgaria get their second corner of the game. Come forward, edge of the penalty area. The clearance finding Guerrero. Now Lechkov again. Balakov. switching wings frequently, and that slightly unhinged the Bulgarian defence, not what they were expecting. Now Balakov has it back. This is Penev. Lechkov. Number 6. Out to Kishishev. Kostadinov in the centre, and a rather hurried clearance by Alcorta. And Bulgaria get their third corner.
Good play by Bulgaria there, Alan. There was a lot of movement. Lechkov coming in off the wing, left the space out on the right-hand side. Play was switched and then a good cross in. It looks to me as if they're not going to sit in set positions. So a lot of movement with the forward players.
So 3 corners in the opening 10 minutes for Bulgaria. What can they make of this one? And Zubizarreta didn't look too impressive again, I have to say. That's twice he's rather pawed at the corner kicks from the right, and twice he's managed to escape. Spain's most capped player ever. This is his 107th international. Stoichkov with the kick from this side. Deep, looking for Penev. Yankov loses out in the battle, but Bulgaria get the throw-in. Clemente, his first game as coach of Spain was against England 4 years ago, a 1-0 victory. He's in fact a big fan of the English game. Any impressions gained so far, Ian?
No, other than to say it's a pretty open game, Alan, which is good. It's good for the fans here, and obviously the fans at home watching this one.
Ivanov's challenge. And Luis Enrique helping it out to that far side. Hierro is a player certainly who is a very dangerous customer when he gets forward from those midfield positions. He's scored a lot of goals over the years, known as the hard man of the side. Top scorer, in fact, in the qualifying competition with 4 goals. Spain, as Bob Wilson mentioned, had 14 different scorers in qualifying for these championships. Looking for Pizzi, heading clear by Ivanov. And Yankov's clearance has gone straight back to Spain again. The Spanish enjoying most of the possession early on here. Alcorta. Guerrero looked to be trying to tug back Zlatko Yankov, but the linesman saw nothing wrong, and in fact in the end it's Bulgaria who get the throw-in. Mistake in the corner, almost found the ball dropping to the feet of Pizzi. It was a very important clearance then by Ivanov. That looked really dangerous for Bulgaria. Sue wanted the corner taken short, but Guerrero delays and looks for Hierro. Also Alcorta, far edge of the box. Lechkov got it clear, back in it comes towards Pizzi. The shot by Hierro, and he didn't really connect. Goalkeeping, and also that famous win, or was it a hair transplant? Last year he joined Reading in the English First Division, but an Achilles injury has meant that he hasn't been able to play as often as he or Reading would have wanted. Strange clearance then by Zubizarreta at the other end. Penev's header, lay off by Stoichkov. Kostadinov couldn't work it back to Penev on the edge of the box. 7 games for Bulgaria in the United States. Coming forward, and everyone marked inside the Bulgarian half. Vieira, Luis Enrique, Minero on the left. Porter. The game hasn't really got into life yet here.
Well, the Bulgarians actually look as if they want to just pace it a little bit at this stage, Alan. You know, they're not going to throw too many men forward.
Here's Al Porter, the Real Madrid centre-back. It's a good ball to pick out Pizzi. The first time volley cross caused a real problem to Bulgaria. Belsoue trying to keep the pressure going, and Guerrero! What a chance that was for the new superstar of Spanish football, Julen Guerrero. Spain should have been one in front.
Well, you won't get much of a better chance than that one in the match, Alan. That was a real positive effort. Look at that. He's only about, what, 12 yards out. Left foot knocks over the top. Well, that was a real bad miss. And there was no pressure on him either. Look, all the time in the world. Looking to side foot it in the top corner. Found the crowd.
Made his international debut when he was just 19, Guerrero, the youngest Spanish international for almost 60 years. And he could have got off to a wonderful start there. Come on, Lechkov. Yankov caught in possession. This is Balakov. Stoichkov making a run for him, and he's onside here. And Stoichkov collides with his old pal Zubizarreta. They were teammates and great friends when they were together at Barcelona. In fact, every time they played against each other, Stoichkov has managed to score. That's 5 games now, but curiously, on each occasion, Zubizarreta has finished on the winning side. Here's Costadino. Looks again for Stoichkov. Couldn't take that one in his stride, though. Sergi. Free kick, but there's no doubt, Ian, who is the more aggressive of these two sides in an attacking sense.
Oh yes, but I mean it's early days, Alan. You know, both teams just settling down, get the pace of the game. But really, Spain should be one up.
Kiriakov's interception, Stoichkov. And Stoichkov caught out by Hierro. And Hierro again, brilliant effort! Well, that underlines the threat of Fernando Hierro. Mikhailov doing really well to reach this one in.
Well, you can understand why this big fella's been scoring goals in Euro 96 build-up. That was a terrific effort, wasn't it? Good save by the keeper.
Terrific scoring record for his club and his country, Hierro. He once got 21 goals for Real Madrid from midfield. Guerrero's corner, only half cleared. Caminero hammers it back in. And Guerrero again. And now the flag has gone up for offside. Lechkov. Brilliant little skill by Lechkov. Oh, that is magnificent play. Costadino. Stoichkov spins away. Penev is getting in support. Stoichkov! Well, I think in that one movement from a defensive to an attacking position, we saw what Bulgaria are capable of here.
Well, this man's got a terrific left foot, and I mean, he's annoyed because he hit it over the top, Alan. He would have expected to hit the target. Good ball over, peels off at the back post, and woof, gets underneath.
Going forward again for Spain. Pizzi went down under the challenge. It looked a harsh decision, the award of a free kick, even off protests his innocence. And I got some sympathy there because I honestly thought Pizzi was looking for a free kick here and got what he was looking for from the Italian referee. A very dangerous position, this. Piero is an obvious candidate to take the kick. Stoichkov is continuing his protests in typical Stoichkov style, but the decision has been made and won't be changed. Mikhailov has good cause for concern here. I would imagine this is the right sort of territory for Fernando Hierro. Guerrero also over the ball, and Amor. Guerrero hit it in the end, Balakov blocked. Alcorta hammers it back in, and it's all a bit untidy on the edge of the Bulgarian penalty area, but they've escaped, for the moment anyway. Abelardo finding Sergi. A lovely return ball to the left back. Great run by Sergi.
I think if they persist in getting the ball wide, Spain, they can do some damage this afternoon. He looks a very lively little player, Sergi, doesn't he? Long throw aimed at Pizzi. Guerrero is up alongside him. There's a foul as Luis Enrique came in. The whistle had gone just before he made contact. Free kick to Bulgaria. And this is why they got the original free kick. Perhaps looking at it from that angle, the referee was right in. Yes. Antonio Pizzi has just joined Barcelona from Tenerife. Foul then on Lechkov, who plays his club football in Germany with Hamburg. Had a disappointing season with them, in fact. Kubchev. Now Ivanov. Stoichkov the target, headed clear by Alcorta. Kiriakov. Now Lechkov. Lay off by Yankov. Kiriakov again. And Kiriakov a bit loose with that intended through ball, so Spain have it back again with Amor, the Barcelona man, finding Luis Enrique, who's just joined Barcelona, in fact, from Real Madrid. Sergi. Now Luis Enrique. Headed away by Kiriakov and almost fell straight to Pizzi in a goal-scoring position. Spain get a corner, they could easily have had a goal, and they certainly deserve a goal, I think, from the opening 23 minutes of this game. They've been by far the better side. But with that one near miss by Stoichkov, we saw how dangerous the Bulgarians can be. Enrique plays it back in. Amor. Finally the clearance by Kishishev. Alcorta, the Real Madrid player. Plenty of time to get it forward again, looking for Pizzi. Kishishev. Now Balakov. This is Hubchev. Spanish fans giving Bulgaria some criticism for what they regard as rather negative tactics, but it's up to Spain to come and get it now. Kiriakov with a long ball, looking for Balakov down the left, but not accurate enough. Incidentally, the
Bulgarians play their next 2 games in this group at St James's Park at Newcastle against Romania on Thursday and France the following Tuesday. Balakov in possession for them, finding Kishiashev. Out on the right is Kostadinov. Now Lechkov. Kiriakov. Balakov. And Guerrero back doing a good piece of defending for Spain. But the ball by Amor not accurate enough. Under pressure from Tinsi. Ivanov. And now Hubchev. Another who plays in Germany for Hamburg. A deliberate handball there by Caminero that is surely going to earn him the first yellow card of the game. Well, what a ridiculous way to be cautioned. With a harmless-looking ball on the halfway line. It wasn't really going anywhere. An instinctive reaction by Caminero, but one he'll regret.
Wasn't quite a Stuart Pearce, was it?
Here's Ivanov. Well, that turned out to be a very good effort indeed, which no one, least of all, I suspect Ivanov himself, was expecting it to be. I think it was a speculative shot, and it almost produced a goal.
An amazing effort, wasn't it? I mean, did he see the goalkeeper off his line? I didn't think he was. I mean, he obviously fancies himself for that distance.
Volado finding Caminero, the layoff for Amor. Sergi making ground down the left again for Spain. Look to pick out Caminero, and a rather awkward clearance by Yankov. He's injured himself in the process. He's also conceded the corner. Confirmation of the yellow card for Jose Luis Caminero of Atletico Madrid. He's just earned his side a corner with that intervention. Over the head of Hierro, a strange clearance by Lechkov. Caminero again, and that was handball for the second time in a matter of minutes.
Stoichkov is getting a yellow card there, for obviously saying to the referee, well, that's him handled it twice in a row, you're not going to send him off.
Well, it's typical Stoichkov, I'm afraid. He has consistently talked himself into trouble with referees over the years.
It would have been rather harsh, obviously, if they got another yellow card and gone off for that, but knowing Stoichkov as we do, he would still report a little bit, wouldn't he?
So 2 players rather unnecessarily getting themselves cautioned here. Caminero's clearance. And he gets it back again. The layoff by Pizzi. Hierro. And Sergi on the left. Luis Enrique outside him. That's excellent play. Caminero's layoff. And Kishiashev read the danger. Got there ahead of Sergi. But most of these Bulgarian clearances are landing back at the feet of Spanish players as Bulgaria often withdraw 10 men behind the ball. With Spain, who've been noted for their in-depth defence and counter-attacking skills, but not today. It's been virtually all-out attack from them, Ian, since the start.
Well, it's a pity actually that they didn't score as far as the game is concerned, because had Spain scored, then I feel that Bulgaria would have to have come out a little bit and played the game out.
Kiriakov's challenge on Belsué, and Spain get the throw. And it goes towards Pizzi, a good flick on Kiriakov's clearance. Headed away by Alcorta, and plenty of room for more. No pressure at all on these Spanish players when the ball is anywhere near their own half, with Bulgaria pulling so many men back into deep defensive positions.
To be fair to Stoichkov just earlier, I saw him saying to his defenders, look, get up here about, you know, start pushing up. He obviously feels that they're just sitting back there and allowing Spain to get at them.
Sergi beating Penev to the loose ball. Zubizarreta had to sprint to stop that one going out for a corner. Did well in the end. Luis Enrique under pressure from Lechkov. Excellent work by Hierro, who looks the class player of this Spanish side at the moment. Gave Belsué a difficult ball then, though. Kiriakov going in with courage to win it. But now Alcorta. Great run forward by Alcorta. He gets it back from Caminero. Pizzi in a good position inside the box. Caminero looked to pick him out. Ivanov's clearance. Now Hierro. The ball won back, and Penev goes forward and finds Stoichkov. Terrific run by Balakov in the inside right position. An excellent defending then by Sergi, but here's Lechkov. The whistle's gone though. The foot high, and Spain get the free kick. Balakov penalised, the man who the coach of Bulgaria describes as an indispensable player, number 10. Abelardo. This is Sergi. Hierro again, Belsué making a run down the right. He picks out Caminero, little Kiriakov snapping at his heels. Caminero. That was an important interception. Now Balakov brings it clear again. Penev. Was always favourite for Abelardo to win that challenge. All 5 games for Spain in the World Cup 2 years ago. Dimitar Penev, the Bulgarian coach, his 5th year in the job. Hopefully encouraging his players to get forward a little more often, because when they have got forward, they have troubled Spain in this half. It hasn't been too often, but they have looked dangerous.
Well, you're right, Alan, and I mean, the run by Balakov just earlier there from midfield is a sign that, you know, they do have players that can play a bit, and it's just a case, I think, of having the confidence to say, well, I'll let me get forward and I'll make a run and see if he can match me. You know, we're getting the ball to the feet.
Nero charging down Balakov's attempted cross. Bulgaria, another corner. Certainly in terms of corners, they have forged ahead in this game. Balakov drives it in hard and low. Good clearance though, straight to Caminero, who tries to release Pizzi straight away. Kishiyashev is the defender, and he stayed calm. Stoichkov. Kostadinov the target here, and he almost managed to divide the space between the centre-half and the goalkeeper.
Good goalkeeping, Alan, wasn't it? I mean, all the way out, 18 yards he read it.
Hierro striding the midfield with great skill and style and strength, finding Caminero this time. Belsué getting forward for him on the right. But Stoichkov, not exactly noted for his defensive qualities, got back to win it. And the challenge by Alcorta on Penev brings a free kick. Here's Balakov. They backed away and invited the shot, and Balakov didn't let them down.
Well, another good run by the number 10, Balakov. You know, he looks a class player. It looks as if, you know, if they could get a bit of the ball here and they could get on top, you know, he'd have a big part to play.
Very closely marked by Kishiyashev. And Kiriakov read the danger well. There's a good ball for Stoichkov. No support at the moment, he has to hold. Now it's arriving from Kostadinov in the centre. And he claims he was pushed as he went for that cross, but the referee will have none of it.
Well, he's claiming he had his jersey held there. Let's see if we can see from this replay. I don't know. I think it was just a case of the presence of the defender pulled him off.
Here's Belsué. Balakov. Yankov. And this is Kiriakov. Stoichkov, who has this free roll but likes to operate down the left most of the time. And a glorious ball for Penev. Balakov has more time than perhaps he realised, but then a misunderstanding has given it back to Penev. And Spain rather fortunate to get away with that. Defender and goalkeeper not on the same wavelength then. And certainly, Ian, there have been enough signs, I think, that if Bulgaria were a little more adventurous, they could make some impact on this game.
Well, that's what I was referring to before, Alan. You know, I think, you know, we were saying there about the number 10 Balakov. He's a good player. This little fella's been snapping everybody's shoulders. I think he's had a good game so far. You know, Kiriakov, good little player. You know, there he goes in and wins it again. I mean, there's a real, looks to me like a little typical British player, doesn't he?
And indeed, he will be playing in the Scottish Premier League for Aberdeen next season. They signed him from a North assist of Famagusta. Here's Stoichkov. Kostadinov just tried to delay his run forward, but he got it wrong. As Stoichkov played it through, he was offside. Stoichkov, as usual, demonstrates in several languages with the officials and gets nowhere. Or easily read by Vukchev. Now Lechkov. Occasionally he's shown us some delightful signs of his ability, and that was one of those moments. Now Kostadinov. Well, he rather telegraphed back, and Sergi accepts the gift, but he's given it away as well. Balakov winning it back. Tackles flying in. And the latest, Yankov is still lying down injured inside the Spanish half. Lechkov in possession. Lovely twinkling feet by him again, and gets it back from Kostadinov. And driven across the box, invitingly enough, but behind Penev and too far forward for Stoichkov. Now Bulgaria will want to get treatment for Zlatko Yankov.
Well, that was amazing when the ball was played back to Konstantinov. Surely he should have been offside, but the Spanish players were playing him on, and he drove the ball across the face of the goal. Let's have a look at it. There's a nice little build-up between him and Lechkov here. Yeah, Lechkov played it again. Was he offside? Well, I think actually Penev would have been if the ball had found him. This is the tackle, yeah.
Yeah, that's how he got injured in the challenge with Sergi.
I think it was a case he just sort of stood on his toe.
Had a bit of a miserable time of it, Yankov, anyway, this season. His team in Germany, Erdingen, have just been relegated from the Bundesliga, the top division in Germany. And the yellow card given to Sergi belatedly for the challenge. Luis Enrique finding Hierro, who's come as close as anyone to a goal. Again picks out Belsué down the right, but Kiriakov will not duck any challenge. I think they're going to like him in Scotland. He's got that sort of fiery, aggressive nature and sheer courage in the challenge.
Like another Stracher, isn't he? Just a broader version of Stracher.
Slightly younger version as well. Ball by Balakov eventually. And once again, Bulgaria, all their players in their own half. Sergi, Hierro. Pressure from Penev. Guillermo Amor leads it to Abalado. Now the other centre-back, Alcorta. Guerrero. Sue's cross is a useful one, and Ivanov just about got it away. Now play forward to Guerrero. Brilliant piece of defending. Ivanov to Bulgaria's rescue then. And he's certainly laying down the law to his teammates about why and how that opportunity came about.
Well, that's another let-off really for them, and ball's played square. And that was a great interception, really. I mean, he just read the situation, flew in there, and knocked it for the corner kick.
Pizzi poised to score. He's got to wait a little longer. The header by him is in fact gone straight to Ivanov. Now Kostadinov. Sergi giving him no room at all. Kostadinov spins from the second challenge and earns his team a free kick. Just joined Porto in Portugal from the German side Bayern Munich. Emil Kostadinov. Here's Lechkov. It's a useful ball for Kishishev down the right. It's been a strange little half really. It's been allowed to dictate, but Bulgaria occasionally looking really good.
Well, occasionally, Alan, they look very dangerous at times. I mean, that was again a good situation they were in, and just gave the ball away. It was a bad ball across. Stoichkov, gave a little shoulder shot there. He was at the back post waiting for a good ball. But yes, they've got themselves in good situations and just squandered a little bit. But on the whole, I thought that Spain really should have been in the lead.
The yellow card will certainly come out for that challenge by Amor, and deservedly so, I think. He knew exactly what he was doing then.
Well, that was a late tackle, wasn't it?
Malakoff got away from him brilliantly. The free kick's been taken already, but too hastily for the referee. To try again. Malakoff. This is Yankov. Ivanov took a risk then against Pizzi. And his own teammate Kishishev got him out of trouble. Stadino. Challenge by Pizzi, but Yankov had possession with excellent skill. Kishishev is now troubled by a knock on the far side as Stoichkov tries to create danger here for Sue. Definitely nudged the Spanish defender. Free kick.
Now, that was a simple ball. It was a ball that was played in the box, and it caught Spain in quite a bit of trouble, didn't it? You know, the goalkeeper stayed in his line, the defender didn't know what to do, and I didn't think there was an awful lot wrong with Stoichkov's challenge.
Amalado with a long ball looking for Pizzi. Ivanov read that one well. Kishishev starts the attack for Bulgaria. Carlos clearance. Looks suspiciously like a foul throw there by Kishishev, but play goes on. And they have another. That's only occasionally sparked into light, it has to be said, but certainly we've seen some excellent football by both sides. There's Penek. He was adjudged to have fouled Alcorta. Now Guerrero. Early ball by him for Amor. Ivanov, with great judgment, wins it back. Lechkov. I think if they could get the ball out to him a bit more often, things could start to happen for Bulgaria as well. Looking in the mood today. Half-time approaching. We still await the first goal here at Ellen Road. Spain 0, Bulgaria 0. Alcorta. Luis Enrique's control let him down then. It's been given back to Caminero. excellent work by Balakov. Now Stoichkov. Penev. Well, Sergi took his life in his hands then with that challenge, having already been cautioned. He's trying to claim that he won the ball, but I think that's rather a false claim, Ian.
Oh yeah, I think he caught the player just as he went past. I think it was one of those situations where, you know, he had no chance of getting the ball, and I thought the forward sort of nudged into him rather than being.
So in first half stoppage time, Zubizarreta faces this free kick. Surely he's not going to have an effort from that range, Ivanov. He is. Oh! Well, I suppose we had a warning sign with his shot earlier in the half. That must have been, what, 40, 50 yards out here?
Well, certainly 40 yards from the angle. And I mean, that's to his belted. That was a terrific shot, wasn't it? And Zubizarreta, like, he's all over the place. Maybe from this angle we'll see if indeed he would have got a touch to it. Whoa! You know, you're only talking at half a yard.
Well, that tremendous effort by Trifon Ivanov brings the first half to a close. His defensive qualities have been important as well for Bulgaria. Spain, percentage-wise, had the better of the half, certainly created the more chances and the better chances as well. But at half-time at Ellen Road, it's Spain 0, Bulgaria 0. We'll be back in a moment. So it's Bulgaria who will get us underway here. And a match very much, I think, in the balance, this one, Ian St John.
Yeah, very much so. I thought Spain just edged it in the first half. I'll be looking for, you know, a bit of a more positive attacking edge to Bulgaria's game in this half, Alan, because I think really if they do have a go, you know, they have one or two players with real quality, and they might get themselves a victory here.
And here certainly is one of them, little Kiriakov getting the ball forward. Go back to Balakov. The cross aimed towards Stoichkov, but a bit loose, headed away. But only as far as Lechkov, now Ivanov. This is Yankov. Sergi's clearance just kept in play by Luis Enrique, but he may regret that. It's gone straight to Stoichkov. On him. Stoichkov always looks mortally offended whenever anyone comes near him. Lechkov will leave this one to Ivanov, and judging by some of his long-range efforts in the first half, don't discount a shot on target here. This one chipped up towards Penev and headed away by Abelardo. Now Balakov. Lechkov trying to get on the end of that one. Sets it up instead for Stoichkov. Balakov again. Did well to control a difficult ball, but in the end had to use his hand. Caminero. And a foul by Ivanov on Pizzi. Not the first time he's offended in that area. A fiery sort of character, Ivanov, an outspoken man who fell out with his coach, but was still picked for 9 of the 10 qualifying games by Bulgaria. He's got some more defending to do here as Pizzi climbs higher, but Kishishev gets it away. Kiriakov. Looking for some help down the left touchline from Penev. Spain have it back. Hierro, Luis Enrique. It's the second or third time in the game Luis Enrique has been unable to control a fairly routine ball, and Sergi couldn't reach it either. Kupchev. An awkward sort of clearance by Abelardo. Now Amor knocking it forward, and well read again by Ivanov, who's having a sound game. Kiriakov. Stoichkov wants it played into the box early, but he's offside. I don't think there was any dispute about that decision, but inevitably he will dispute it.
Well, he's got his hand up looking for it. Makes the run, and as the ball is played there, it looks to me as if he's onside, Alan. It looked to me certainly level, may even just been an inch or two onside. That was a wonderful goal.
Yes, there certainly was a case to dispute it, and from that angle, it looked as though Stoichkov had a case. Ivanov. It was a dangerous ball, turned straight back into his own penalty area. Tremendous power and distance he gets on his kicking, Ivanov, and a foul then on Stoichkov. Earns Bulgaria a free kick, out-quarter the offender. He could have been a great actor if he hadn't been a great footballer, Stoichkov. He's got all the gestures, hasn't he? A couple of years in Italy, no doubt, helped him bring along that particular part of his game. But he lives every moment of the game. Here's Lechkov. Kostadinov onside. Will he reach it? Yes. And headed away by Belsoe for a corner.
Well, this is better now from Bulgaria. You know, they look as if maybe they've come out with a bit between their teeth for the second half. Let's see if they can get something from the corner.
Here's Kiriakov. Good effort. Well, one or two of his teammates will argue that they were better placed and he should have crossed them. £400,000 was the fee that Aberdeen paid to buy him from the Cypriot team that Glasgow Rangers played in the European Champions League preliminary round way back at the beginning of this season just finished. Kupchev's clearance. Penev with the header. He's gone straight to Alcorta. Minero. Pizzi doing well to find Hierro. Now Guerrero. But whenever there is danger, Bulgaria are not slow to get men behind the ball. They do it exceptionally well. Sergi's given it away. Shishef doing well to find Kostadinov. Spain suddenly surround him with defenders, and then the challenge by Sergi. Kostadinov thought he should have had a free kick. Sergi didn't. And the referee agreed with the Spanish player. Now Hierro. Belsoe. Guerrero. It comes to Luis Enrique. He's been disappointing today, Luis Enrique. He's normally more effective than this, and he's given away the free kick as well.
Well, he's that kind of player, Luis Enrique. I mean, he can either star in the game or being conspicuous. And I gather on the tour games that they had before they came here, you know, he hasn't played too well.
There's going to be a substitution made here. Guerrero, surprisingly, is the player who's coming off now. Whether that's an injury or a technical substitution, it's hard to tell, but certainly he doesn't look injured. Amavisca, the man who will take his place, left-sided midfield player from Real Madrid. Lechkov in possession for Bulgaria. Looks for Penev. The header has gone straight to Sergi. And now Alcorta. Yankov. Lechkov again, showing lovely ability on the ball, and then a foul by Abalado on Penev. Bulgaria get the free kick. Foot a little high then by Balakov on Amor, free kick to Spain.
So Spain have moved Luis Enrique out to the right-hand side there, but that's we're bringing Amavisca on here, playing him wide on the left. So they've got two wide players on.
Amalado looks for Pizzi. No foul given, and indeed the referee waves play on. And Amavisca gets his first touch, not a very successful one, but Kishishev forced to concede the throw. Porter under pressure here from Stoichkov. Not a man you want to see bearing down on you in that situation. Now Belsue. Piero making a good run. Ivanov, as ever, closes the gaps for Bulgaria. Here's Piero again. Now Luis Enrique on the right. He's a two-footed player, equally happy over there. Piero's shot! And once again, Piero comes very close to a goal. It took a deflection. It'll be a corner.
Didn't quite get a hold of it, I don't think. Sort of, didn't go through the ball, but got a deflection.
Spain ahead on corners now. Still 0-0. Caminero will take the kick. Easy catch for Mikhailov. Strange early clearance under no real pressure by the Bulgarian goalkeeper, has given possession back to Spain. Alcorta, a player who was in Spain's World Cup squads in 1990 and 1994. And here's Avalado. Amavisca. Amor, foul on him by Balakov. And a yellow card, seemingly for Kishishev, and seemingly for dissent. Maybe it was the challenge itself. That didn't seem particularly vicious, but the referee anyway has produced the yellow card. Here's Amor. Space opens up for the shot. He delayed, and delayed too long.
Well, he'd done ever so well, getting himself in a position to get the shot, Alan, and just got underneath it and knocked into the crowd. But they're squandering chances, Spain, and I don't think they can afford to do it. Barry pretending he's going to have a shot there through the dummy, got himself lovely flush right in the middle of the goal, and then got underneath it.
A late choice for the Spanish squad, Amor. He didn't in fact figure in any of the 10 qualifying games. And here he is again. Challenge by Yankov has produced another free kick. Foul on Caminero this time.
We're getting a number of free kicks now in the second half. I think it is a case of Bulgaria coming out here, making the challenges, getting himself involved and everything. And we're seeing a spate of free kicks. I don't believe he's going to go on the stretcher here.
The referee insisting that the stretcher comes on for Jose Luis Caminero.
This is nonsense here. The lad is just going to get off the stretcher and run back on. So, there's common sense not prevailing this.
Well, I totally agree with you. I said that when this was first introduced in the United States 2 years ago in the World Cup, and many people disagreed with me, but I think this is absolute nonsense. It's supposed to save time and stop people play acting. Watch what happens. He'll leap off the stretcher, no doubt, the moment he gets to the touchline. He has, and now signals the referee wants to come back on. Now he will come back on. Spain win the free kick. The referee made a dramatic act of waving Caminero back on. Mikhailov faces the free kick, which was very close to him, and he was grateful for that. Piero took it. match at the moment. Iero. There's Kiriakov. Alcorta. There's one for Stoichkov to chase. The defender is Abelardo. Kostadinov is in the box. Now, that was an interesting decision for the referee to make. Obviously, the challenge took place right on the edge of the penalty area. Abelardo will claim that Stoichkov ran into him, but a free kick's been given.
Well, I don't think he ran into him. I mean, he beat him with skill, and Abelardo just sticks his leg out, and we're talking inches here from being away from a penalty kick. There we go. That was a definite foul.
That's how close it was to being a penalty. Now Stoichkov has scored some spectacular goals from free kicks down the years. It looks a difficult angle, this, but he might fancy a crack anyway. They've packed the penalty area with options. But Stoichkov drives it in hard and low. Lechkov gets onto the loose ball. A great save. Zubizarreta to Spain's rescue then. He must have seen that really late. Ivanov pumps it straight back in again, and Penev was offside.
Well, it was a dangerous free kick, wasn't it? It was, you know, hit it in very low, hard, and almost got the little break needed there.
Abelardo. Ivanov got there ahead of Pizzi, and indeed the Spanish player adjudged to have fouled him. He's certainly been on top in that particular battle, Ivanov. Pizzi, who was equal top scorer in the whole of European club football last season, with Alan Shearer, in fact, on 31 goals, has had very little impact on the game. So many of the opening matches in these group games are drawn. If this is to be another. Kishishev with a long throw. Penev tries to head it on, but Alcorta got it clear. And another free kick given against Pizzi, who's looking very frustrated with the referee at the moment. Iero's challenge. Kupchev, who just cleans everything up at the back for Bulgaria. He's another who's had a fine game. There's Balakov. Yankov. And it goes to Stoichkov. And he looks to release Lechkov in the middle. Sergi did a good job then and was fouled by the Bulgarian. Free kick to Spain.
Nice move. Lovely little bit of skill there from the Bulgarians.
Well, the Spanish fans here in great numbers, looking colourful, sounding noisy, but at the moment frustrated by their team's inability to take the handful of good chances that have come their way. That one wouldn't have counted even if it had gone in from Lechkov at the other end. The foul had already taken place on Sergi. Bulgaria with a poor record in these championships. This, in fact, is the first time they've qualified for 28 years. And the best they've achieved was the quarter-final way back in 1968. Kishishev took the throw-in from the wrong place there, so the referee has reversed the throw. And Penev, knowing that his team have, despite giving most of the territorial superiority to Spain here, created enough opportunities themselves to win this game. There's Caminero for Spain. Pizzi goes down under the challenge. The referee waves play on. Lechkov. That is a foul by Amavisa. Lechkov. Well by a ball. It's Pizzi. Iero caught in possession, unusually for him. Good work by Penev. Kiriakov. Down one header by Balakov. And on it goes for Kostadinov, but too strong again. Amor. Maviska has Lechkov bearing down on him. Alcorta. Well, Ivanov doesn't miss much in, does he?
No, he certainly doesn't. So a very sound game, hasn't it, back there.
His team, Rapid Vienna, reached the Conference Cup final this season. It was his first season in Austrian football. Ball was a bit short and enables Luis Enrique to cause a problem, but Hubchev gets it clear. Balada. Amor. Yankov with the clearance, a hit and hope one. Now Stoichkov. Kostadinov and Lechkov in a good position. Kostadinov with a chance here. Penalty. Zubizarreta protests that it was a dive. The referee, well placed, had no hesitation. Ian.
Well, we'll soon see if it was a dive. It was a terrific ball in the first place, beautiful ball. He got the break, it hit his chest, and I don't think really, I think he miscontrolled the ball, Alan, and he just fell down. Watch this, watch Sergei. Did Sergei foul him at all? I don't think so. I think it was just, he had to be there, his presence was there behind him, and I think he just stumbled and fell because he didn't control the ball.
Hristo Stoichkov steps up, and Bulgaria possibly seconds away from scoring their first goal of the championships. They've got it, courtesy of the post. And Stoichkov, top scorer for Bulgaria in the qualifiers with 10 goals, and top scorer in the World Cup 2 years ago, is off the mark again.
Well, he couldn't have placed it any further away from the goalkeeper, could he? At the inside of the post and in. I mean, he is a cool customer.
Two games played, or one and a bit anyway, in these championships, and 2 penalties, both converted. Dekelmats for Switzerland at Wembley yesterday, and now Stoichkov here at Ellen Road today. And Bulgaria, perhaps rather unfortunate in terms of Spain's view of the goal, are in front. And arguably don't really deserve to be there. Ian, what do you think?
Well, that was my impression of it, but you know, it was always on the cards that they might get a goal here because they played a lot better in the second half.
Now Maviska looks for Pizzi in the centre. Malado's given it away to Lechkov. Kostadinov had to hold his run or he would have been offside. Kostadinov who played a key part in the attack, of course, that brought about the penalty.
You know what's going to happen here. Spain will be pushing forward. The Bulgarians will look to catch them on the break here. And, you know, I think we've got some exciting times ahead here.
Certainly been the pattern of the game from a very early stage, that, with Spain doing most of the attacking, but Bulgaria always looking dangerous. Spain have got a free kick. And Hierro can hit the ball just as spectacularly as Ivanov. Meanwhile, he's got a little discussion going on with Stoichkov, who inevitably had to be involved somewhere.
I mean, what was Stoichkov doing standing at a yard from the ball? You know, you've got to get back to 10 yards.
Now, Hierro's well capable of scoring here. He looks a long way out. It's not the best of angles, perhaps, but this fellow possesses a tremendous shot, if that's his option. And it is. And it was a good save by Mikhailov. That was on its way into the corner. And the Reading goalkeeper saves Bulgaria from conceding an equaliser so soon after they'd gone in front. Now then, just the threat that you were talking about, Ian, as Kostadinov comes forward, brought down by Sergi. And Sergi believes that Kostadinov is cheating with some of these challenges. You can tell that's what he's trying to communicate to him, and he's succeeded, I think.
Well, I'm not too sure of that one, but if Sergi hadn't fouled him, you know, there was a goal on there because he had support on his left-hand side.
Defending by Alcorta. Now Luis Enrique. Hierro. Pizzi pulled away from the defender well, and Mikhailov read the danger. 95th cap today, incidentally, Bobby Mikhailov, and no Bulgarian player has ever reached 100.
Well, here's the save he made as well, and it was a terrific save. You know, to go at full stretch for that one.
So Bulgaria lead 1-0 here. Spain considering another substitution. Alfonso warming up on the touchline for them. They'll leave it as it is for the moment. Hierro. Sergi. Visca. Oh, well played, Sergi. Drives it in hard and low. Luis Enrique gets there. Hierro's shot! Brilliant effort! And another magnificent save by Mikhailov.
Well, the goalkeeper's in his corner this afternoon. That was another great save, wasn't it? I mean, Hierro's terrific striker of the ball from that distance, and keeper up was straight enough at him, mind you, but he got up there and got his fingers to it, knocked it over the top.
Caminero will take the kick. Spain look for an equaliser. Not the best of corners, and Lechkov has it back for Bulgaria. Kostadinov in support. That's good work by Sergi. The Barcelona man had to win that one, or Kostadinov was free down the right. And the spectacular long-range shooting of Fernando Hierro has brought Spain so close to a goal today, but not as yet close enough. Kishishev over the head of Sergi. Kostadinov is threatening. Lechkov wins it back. Now Yankov. Chev. And Yankov under pressure has given it away to Pizzi. Danger here surely as Caminero goes forward. The referee has a long look at it.
And he looked at the linesman. The linesman kept his flag down. He didn't indicate that the foul was committed inside the box. So he's given a free kick on the edge of the box. And a red card. Who's given a red card to?
Well, a strange decision by the referee, that one. He must have decided that as Hubchev was the last defender, he therefore prevented an obvious goal-scoring opportunity, and Hubchev has the dubious distinction of being the first player in these championships to be dismissed. A red card for him, and apart from anything else, it means he won't be able to play in the second match. But it could be worse still for Bulgaria, because obviously this is well within range for a shot now from Hierro. Bulgarians, meantime, are making a voluntary substitution.
Taking
Kiriakov
off, who's been outstanding today. I don't think he's given a bad ball, and he's done so well for the team.
And Svetanov will come on in his place. Senko Svetanov, a left back, who plays in Germany for Waldorf Mannheim. And his first job will be to defend this free kick, which is a definite goal-scoring opportunity for Spain. Meantime, Bulgaria are trying to make another change, and indeed Spain are trying to bring a substitute on as well. That's why we've had this long delay before the free kick is taken.
Kostadinov wants to come off.
But it's a Spanish substitution that's going to be made first. Amor will be replaced by Alfonso. And Yordanov will come on for Kostadinov for Bulgaria. This new electronic device is supposed to speed up the substitutions. To me, it seems to slow everything down. Anyway, Yordanov is on, and at last, Spain will be able to take their free kick. So can Hierro here get this one on target and possibly bring Spain level? Bulgaria now down to 10 men. The wall did its job. Sergi bashes it back in, and it's a deflection that's taken it in.
I think it was the substitute, wasn't it, scored?
The most amazing goal. Because frankly, I think the goal scorer knew nothing about it. Sergi with the initial shot, and the little deflection just took it behind and away from Mikhailov, and Spain have an equaliser in the most unusual and unexpected manner. Ian.
I think he just redirected the ball, Alan, just put his foot to it, and it flew into the net.
So it's 1-1.
The free kick was always going to be dangerous, but having hit the wall with it, you know, Spain really did well then getting the second shot and getting that deflection.
And with 15 minutes to go, this game could go either way again here. Bulgaria now reduced to 10 men, remember. Sergi. Hierro carries it forward, and suddenly the onus is again with the Spanish. Now Lechkov. And a foul there on Kishishev. And the referee's going to produce another card here. And it's a red. Pizzi is dismissed. It's all happening here.
Well, it makes you think what would have happened if there'd been a couple of goals early in this game. I mean, it's all happening. I didn't think that was a foul worthy of sending off. He just slid in on the ground over his injury. Watch it, he comes sliding in there. He's looking to just get his foot to maybe knock out of play. He's a little shade late. Fine yellow card though. They'd never send him off for that, surely.
So the second player dismissed in a matter of minutes. And now both teams are reduced to 10 men. We were warned that refereeing standards were going to be harsh in these championships, and we've seen an indication of it here at Ellen Road today. Both teams have had a player dismissed. Lechkov for Bulgaria. Alfonso, who got that little deflection, I think, in the end, that brought about Spain's equalising goal. I'm not sure he knew too much about it. And he'd only just come on the field, of course, and now he goes down, and the referee's going to reach for his pocket again. It's a yellow card this time for Yankov, and keeping up with the number of cards is going to be difficult enough in this game. And now we're having another substitution by Bulgaria. Mirov is coming on eventually, but players continued. Alfonso in possession again. Good play by Balsue. Amavisca with the shot. Caminero couldn't get the second one in. Now Bulgaria will make their next substitution. And it's Penev who's coming on. Replaced by Borimirov. 13 minutes remaining. It's 1-1 here between Spain and Bulgaria. Good turn by Alfonso, and Lechkov deflects it behind. It's a corner. And it goes towards Abelardo. Caminero gets the first header, and an unusual save, but it was effective anyway by Mikhailov. But he's had his moments today, Bobby Mikhailov.
Well, he's made some terrific saves. I wouldn't say that was one of them. I mean, why didn't he get hold of that? He can think himself lucky that the shot coming in there didn't nestle in the top corner.
Lechkov. Clearance by Alcorta. Piero was adjudged to have fouled Balakov. That looked a harsh decision.
You'd expect to get another goal on because a tennis-side game, big pitch, lots of space. You know, both teams going for it.
And Kishishev clashes with Amaviska in front of all those Spanish supporters gathered at that end.
Well,
Hopefully no more cards, the outcome is just a corner.
If that got a little bit nastier, we could have had 9 aside. Both of them, when they fell there was a little bit of niggle crept in.
Ivanov getting forward well and almost got a telling header onto that one. Caminero's clearance has gone skywards, and Kishishev wins it back. Both teams certainly looking for the winner here. Caminero. A bit strong, but Alfonso's kept it in play. He's made an immediate impact on this game and won his side a corner. Elsue. Clearance by Kishishev, and the attempted effort by Luis Enrique deflected away to Lechkov. And again, Lechkov. Hierro did well to win that one back. Brilliant play by Hierro. Well, it was an inviting enough cross. In fact, the linesman seems to have indicated that the ball had gone over the line, so it wouldn't have counted anyway, but Hierro has had a tremendous match here.
Yes, he has. I mean, he's an elegant big player, this, isn't he? You know, tall, great physique, reads the game well, and he's really did the business in the middle of the field as far as the Spaniards are concerned.
Ivanov with a long ball forward. Balakov. Stoichkov making a run into the box for him, and he's picked him out. He's surely offside. He wasn't given offside.
I don't believe that. I mean, surely that one was offside. I mean, I disagreed with the first decision when he scored a goal and was given offside. It's surely there. I mean, you won't be able to tell from this angle, but I mean, it was a great chance for him. Just guided it wide of the post, but he looked miles offside.
Well, in a second half that's produced quite a few controversial moments, we almost had another one there. One thing we can say is that neither side is settling for the point they have. Another substitution being made by Spain. The Brazilian player Donato will come on. And he will take the place of Caminero. Donato, a Brazilian from Rio, who moved to Spain 8 years ago and became a Spanish national. Plays for Deportivo La Coruña. Balakov. Headed away by Abelardo. This is Sergi. Amaviska. Back again to Sergi. Has to set one up for Donato. And Hierro! Another magnificent effort. Amaviska couldn't get the rebound on target. Hierro's the unluckiest man on that pitch not to have his name on the score sheet today. But here's Lechkov for Bulgaria, holding off Donato brilliantly. Stoichkov now. Yankov. Korimirov to one side. Stoichkov makes another good run down the centre, and Zubizarreta got there inches ahead of him. 7 minutes to go, and this game now really in the balance, swinging from one end to the other, and impossible to guess which way it will finish. Amaviska. Hierro. Sue. And this is Luis Enrique. Sue's cross. Now Lechkov for Bulgaria.
I think this is a case now, Alan, of the fittest team winning, because tennis-side on this pitch, believe me, after the, with only minutes to go, it's going to be really, really hard for them. So I think fitness is going to be the telling factor here. It may well be that who's got the strongest legs, can nick the goal in the closing minutes.
Six minutes to go. Spain 1, Bulgaria 1. And the linesman again. Well, that was a very belated flag by the linesman. Initially, he did not give Stoichkov offside. The Spanish defenders turned to protest, and then he did raise his flag.
I think he thought that the defender was getting the ball, and he was going to just play on, and then when the defender left it, then he had to put the flag up.
A very odd one. One of many that particular linesman has made today. So, just a shade over 5 minutes remaining. And we have the same scoreline that we had the completion of 90 minutes at Wembley yesterday. Donato. That was very timely interception by Yordanov. Balakov. Korimirov keeps the attack flowing. On it goes to Stoichkov. Korimirov getting forward with strength and pace, but using his strength ill-advisedly in the end. A foul on Alcorta.
What a ball from Stoichkov that was, wasn't it? He just played it first time through to the big fella, and the defender did well just getting in. He's had a good game, hasn't he, Alcorta, number 4. It's been excellent for him.
Clemente, the coach, looking understandably anxious now with this game hanging in the balance again. Hierro. Ivanov. Korimirov. Now Stoichkov turns it again to the substitute, but Alcorta has stood his ground.
Well, it's up to the substitutes really to do the business here, because they're the fresh men on the team. They're the guys that's got to do all the running.
Sergi doing well to win it back. And a good challenge by Kishishev. It's left Sergi injured and left Bulgaria in possession. Korimirov. Stoichkov out to that far side. Svetanov. Now Ivanov. The interception by Abelardo. Hierro with a very good ball. Luis Enrique making ground. Now Alfonso. Well, that's brilliant play by Alfonso. And Luis Enrique keeps the pressure on. And Spain looking the more threatening, with 2.5 minutes on the clock. Amaviska. And the deflection of Yordanov ends another corner. Down by Abelardo, but straight to the opposition, and Svetanov's clearance relieves the pressure, for the moment anyway. Well, if it ends this way, Ian, would you say fair result, a draw?
Yes, I think I'd have to say that. It's been a terrific second half, and with both teams down to 10 men, I think you've got to commend the effort that they're putting in, and I don't think either side deserves to lose at this stage.
Yordanov's clearance has given Spain the throw-in, though. That's good play again by the substitute. The great man himself to chase. Now, was that a deliberate foul? If so, the referee could deem that a red card offence. That's what Stoichkov was trying to say. It's a yellow card. I must say there's been some inconsistent refereeing today. Ian?
Well, I mean, he is the last defender. He pulls him down, and so if the referee carries on the way he's refereed the game, he should be sent off.
Yes, was it any different to what Hubchev did earlier in the half?
That's right. I don't think so.
Anyway, as Ivanov is stepping up here, Zubizarreta knows he might have a problem. He hit two fantastic efforts from long range in the first half, and he's lining up another one here.
This is like a tap-in for him. He's a lot closer, isn't he? He was looking as if he was injured before the last 5 minutes, but obviously fancies himself here.
So Ivanov steps up and hits another. That was very close.
Well, he's annoyed. He thought he might have got that one.
And the seconds tick away, and we're now into stoppage time.
Let's just have a look and see how wide that actually was. A lot of bend on it. Well, I think Zubizarreta had it covered, had it been inside the post.
There'll be a fair bit of stoppage time with the various substitutions, injuries and dismissals as well, of course. So still time for a winner here. Lechkov for Bulgaria doing well. And the two defenders get in each other's way, but they were forced into the error, says the referee, by Stoichkov. Free kick given and quickly taken by Spain. Hierro. Luis Enrique. Ivanov just did enough to deny him. And suddenly it's Bulgaria's turn to counter-attack. And Stoichkov gets through the centre again. Zubizarreta had to take a risk, handling that ball right on the edge of the area. Sergi. Alfonso, the scorer of Spain's equalising goal, with a rather fortunate deflection, it has to be said. But a deflection that's going to bring his side at least a point. Maybe more if they can make something from this corner now. Hierro and Abelardo, both forwards. Sergi making a late run as well, as Amaviska hammers it in towards Hierro. He comes out to Sergi. He tries to set it up again for Donato. Still Sergi. Amaviska. Bulgaria just about saved the corner. 2 minutes of stoppage time completed now. This might be the final attack that Spain mount. Lechkov does his best to obstruct legally the thrower Sergi. But in it goes anyway to that near post. And the deflection was tempting. And in the end, Borimirov got it away from danger. Belsue leaves it to Hierro. Sergi again. Stoichkov just did enough to prevent him getting in the cross. And Bulgaria have the throw, and I think they'll settle for that now. You're summing up the game, Ian?
Well, the first half, you know, wasn't too exciting. Some interesting play, but the second half has really bubbled. You know, I think it's been very, very good. Good incidents at either end. Debatable referee decisions that, you know, gets us all talking. But there's been a lot of skill involved as well. I've thoroughly enjoyed it.
Amaviska, still the referee, has time to play. That's Bulgaria's throw. So we're in the 4th minute of stoppage time, and I can't imagine there'll be very much more to be added.
I think every minute is torture for these players now, isn't it?
Yero clears his lines, perhaps one final time. A match with serious consequences in a way for both teams who've had players dismissed and therefore unavailable for the second game in the group. And it's all over now. They've got to share a point as well as the misfortune of having had players red carded. A very dramatic, eventful and in some ways controversial second half. Stoichkov's penalty kick giving Bulgaria the lead. Then on came the substitute Alfonso. And after 2 long-range efforts from Hierro and Sergi, he was in the right place at the right time to deflect the ball home and earn Spain a point they thoroughly deserve. Final score at Ellen Road: Spain 1, Bulgaria 1.